Camera number 206 of 365 is the Pentax MV1. I've already done the MV, but have this version 1 revision, and like its predecessor, it's an aperture priority camera. It does require batteries to operate both the meter and the shutter when it's in aperture priority, but it does have a manual shutter speed of 1/100th of a second, which we can see that there. It's a little setting, so we just move the dial, and then we can choose our manual shutter speed, which is also the shutter speed for flash. We also have bulb mode, which if we turn the dial again, will hold the shutter down all the while the button is pressed. But otherwise, if we stick it on auto, it's an aperture controlled camera, and we just set the aperture and the camera looks after the shutter. Looking through the viewfinder, it's a series of traffic lights, although there's a slit and they're slightly blurred, so you go from sort of amber, red, green, and that indicates whether the exposure is correct, over or underexposed. The batteries are two LR44 that are housed with the positive terminal facing down. I won't take them out because for some reason it's very sensitive, I find. So I've got it working, although unfortunately when I took it out I had to resort to using the manual 1/100th of a second shutter speed because I couldn't get the batteries to be acknowledged by the camera, so I won't take those out. But while we're on the bottom, we have our tripod mount and provision to have a motor wind, and then our little release button that disengages the film advance so that we can put our film in our canister. The lens mount is the Pentax bayonet mount, and to take the lens off we just simply depress the release button, and then we have a self timer which for some reason doesn't want to, oh there we go, I have to push it. Let's just see that in operation. There we go. Okay, and so going back to the top, not a lot really involved here. Film counter, film advance, and then on the other side we lift and rotate for our film speed, our shutter rewind, which also, when it's released, taken up, it allows us to put our film into the camera. I'll take it out, and just a film memo on the back. So very simple, but a very effective tool for taking photographs. It really is a joy to go out and use a camera like this, particularly when it's so simple to use really, and obviously builds on that Pentax M series, and as I say, very enjoyable camera. So that is camera number 206 of 365.